What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, we are going to do plumbing system. So the first thing that we'll be doing for the system, we're going to create our sanitary or our drainage system. And then after that, we're going to do the domestic water piping. All right, so let's do this. So I zoomed in to this area of the building. So this is where we are going to do our design. So the first thing that we will be doing, of course, we're going to put our plumbing fixtures. So from the plumbing and piping, so let's select plumbing fixture. And then from the properties, make sure the family here is loaded. So in my case, it's all already loaded. So if the family is not loaded, just click here, load family, and then locate where the family is saved, and then load inside the project by using load family. All right. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, water closet, flash valve, wall mounted. So I'm going to select this. Okay, and then this is a wall hosted family. That's why you will notice my pointer is like that. It says can't, or you cannot place it on this area. So you need to move your pointer along the wall, and then make sure the placement here is vertical face. Place on vertical face. Okay, and let's do this. So let's put one here, there, and then I'll just use align tool, align, click, let's align that. All right, and then just select modify, then let's copy this, copy multiple, and then constrain. So let's click this base point here, place here, and place here. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to select here modify to terminate it. Okay, now the next thing that we will be doing, we're going to place here two lavatories. Okay, so let's do this. So again, systems, I'm going to select plumbing fixture, and then click the drop down type selector. So let's select here lavatory wall mounted. Again, make sure place on vertical face is selected. Anyway, it's already selected by default. And then let's move our pointers here, align, select that line, pick, modify. Let's select this, copy, pick the base point, and then let's place it here. That's it. And then just select here modify. Okay, now the next thing that we will be doing is we are going to mirror these plumbing fixtures into our to this side. Okay, this side here. Now, as you can see, every time I hover my pointer, it highlights as well the link model. So I do not want to select my link model accidentally. So that's why I'm gonna click this one to turn off the select pinned elements. Okay, so by doing that, you will not be able to select your link model. Oh, this one, sorry. This one, select link. Okay, so if I hover my pointer, you see it's not highlighting anymore. All right, so let's click, because we're going to mirror these plumbing fixtures to the other side. So pick one and then hold control to select the other plumbing fixtures. All right, then after that, from the modify, we are gonna select here mirror draw axis, and then I'm going to pick this midpoint here as my mirror line, and then click another point to mirror to the other side and modify. All right. Okay, so now the next thing that we'll be doing here is we're going to create now system. Okay, so this is our second floor. So we are on second floor plumbing. So let's create now our system. So to create the system, you just need to click one of the plumbing fixtures, or you can select all of it. So in my case, I'll just click one of the plumbing fixture, and then create systems, click piping to create the piping system. Just click that one, and then you specify here the system name. So let's say this will gonna be my second floor sanitary. Okay, So let's select here open in system editor, because we want to add the other plumbing fixtures to the system. So make sure you tick open in system editor and then select here OK. By doing that, automatically it will open up the system editor. So on the edit piping system, add to system here is already selected by default. So we are now going to select our plumbing fixtures like that. Okay. And then another thing is that we are going to finish now. Okay, so click. Right, if you're gonna open up your system browser, just right click at the blank space, system browser. So you can see here that I have here one piping system already created. So if I expand that, I now have Sanitary here. You expand that one, there's now the one that I have created. And then these are the plumbing fixtures. Okay, so you can monitor the systems that you are creating and the elements that is part of that system using your system browser. All right. Okay, let me now close my system browser. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to start now my piping. Okay, so I'm going to click one of my plumbing fixture. And then after that, from the layout, there is this generate layout tool. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it automatically, and then later I'm gonna teach you how to do it manually. Okay, so I'm gonna do it automatically. So generate layout, you click that one, and then after that, before, we need to specify the source of our water, or the source that will be used by our plumbing fixtures. So here, modify layout, you can see here place base. Okay, so it places a base in the system to establish a source or an outlet for flow. Okay, you can click that, and then, so let me now place it here. You can just actually create a vertical pipe. Okay, so there's now our source, and then the next thing that we'll be doing, let's check out the solutions here. Click that, and then as you can see, there's the piping here. And then we are going to edit the layout. Oh no, just here, solution type. So we have 5 solution for network. So let's check out this solution. Okay, so we have 5 of that. And then we also have perimeter. We have 4 options for the perimeter and the intersection. So we have 7 for the intersection. So you can still modify this later on once you selected the solution type that you would like to be applied to your design. So I'll just use here network like that. Okay, and then you can also check out here the settings. You can click the settings here, and then you can change the pipe settings of your main. The main here, that is your blue line there. The branch, that is your green line there. And then if you see some orange here or yellow, meaning there's some issue on those pipes. But anyway, on your main pipe, you can specify here the pipe type. If you want to change that, you can specify here also the offset. Okay, and then same with the branch. All right, so I'll just select here okay. I'll just accept that default settings. Okay, and then for the, let me check out again the settings. Okay, I'll just use this one. Okay, so once you're good with this one, you just need to finish this. Don't worry, we can still modify this later on. So we're gonna modify that later on. But for now, let's select finish layout. Click that one. All right. Okay, so there's a warning here. The segment is being drawn from the wrong side to connect to the location you indicated. So that's all right. Then you have another warning here, warning here. Just close that one. Okay, and then let's go check it out, the 3D view. All right. Okay, so that's the one. So would be better if I go back again to the floor plan and then select, I think there's already the 3D model here, this one. Okay, so this is now the model. There you go. So there's a slope. Okay, so if you hover your pointer, you can press tab, tab again. It will highlight the whole system, right? Okay, there you go, tab. Okay, tab, click. Okay, there you go. Now this one is a little tight here. So how about if I click this one? So I'm now going to modify it manually. So let's move. Now this one, it's not connected properly, see? Now I'm going to undo. All right. Oops, sorry. Too much undo. So I'll just finish the layout. Okay, this one, I think this one is not properly connected to here. So I'm gonna click this pipe here, drag up, and then I'm gonna connect it there. Okay, so there's not enough space or room to place the required fittings. So I'll just escape, and then we need to think on how we are going to connect this properly. So let me just remove this one first. This one, let me just delete that. So what I want is, I want to make this one as a T like that, and then I'm going to connect this here. Okay, what is it saying? So the dock, so let me just cancel this and press tab. So making sure that these are connected. Okay, so it's now connected. For this one, let me click this. I'm going to put up some space or distance. Then let me connect again. Doesn't allows me to. Okay, so let me undo. Okay, and then click that. Let's create a pipe from there. Click, draw pipe. Okay, so make sure the slope is going down, slope down. So the slope that I'll be using here is this. What's this one? This one is 1/8, 12 inches. Click, right click, draw pipe down. I'll make this one. Okay, and then just draw here. There you go. And then let me click this. So we're doing it manually. And then let us align. Tab, 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 click. Tab, tab, click. Okay, so they are aligned. So let's click this one and then connect. There you go. And then let's click this. Let me just use the arrow just to move here. The reason why I'm doing this because I want to make sure that every time I hover my pointer to one of the plumbing fixture and then press tab and then tab again. So make sure they are all connected properly. So all of them are highlighting. So that's the proper way of doing your piping. So make sure they are all connected. So that's why you hover your pointer, tab, tab, tab. So it will highlight the connection. So as you can see, if I click this one, so these areas here are not connected properly, right? So that is the reason why I am modifying it. So we're going to do it like this one, okay? So let me delete this. Let's delete this one. We don't need that. Tab, tab. Okay, so it's now connected. So you click this one, make it T, click, right click, draw pipe. Okay, slope down like this. Okay, this one looks funny. So let me just click this and then I'm going to flip that to the other side. Oh no. Okay. So anyway, will take a lot of time if I'm going to make it perfect. So let me just move this somewhere here and then let's connect it here. There you go. So it's now connected. just make sure the slope is in correct direction, going to this side. Okay, now let's remove this one, delete that, delete this one, make this T, click, right click, draw pipe, click. All right, let's click this one and then pick there. There you go, and like that. Okay, too much. There you go. So they are now all connected properly. So if I check this one, if I have a modeler, so I'm going to check his work or her work, I just need to make sure these are all connected, properly modeled. So I'm going to hover my pointer like that and then press tab, tab again, tab. There you go. So it's now highlighting, and then tab again, click. Okay, so they are connected. So here, tab, 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 tab. Okay, they are connected. This one, tab, tab, tab. They are connected. Okay, there you go. So that's how you model it manually. So now the next thing that I'm gonna do here is going back to my second floor plumbing plan. Now that I am sure that they are all properly connected, so I'm going to create a gray sanitary water system. Okay, so to do that, I'm gonna hover my pointer here, and then I'm going to delete this connection here. Select that, delete, then this one as well, delete. Okay, so I'm going to connect here and then here like that, and then I'm going to drag this down like that. Okay, and then this one I'm going to connect it there. Okay, there you go. So it's now separated. Now the next thing, I want to separate the connection of my water closet from my lavatory or my wash hand basin, for example. Okay, so now I'm gonna do here is I'm going to hover my pointer here and then tab, then click. So it's now highlighted. Now let me change here the diameter of this one. So instead of 6 inches, let me make it 4 inches. Let me try. There you go. Okay, and then after that, so this one is already done. So going down to this area. So I'm gonna click this one and then click this to make it T. Let's click this one, right click, draw pipe. So make sure the slope is going down with the right slope. So let's pick here, and let's pick here. There you go. And then if I want this pipe to go down, I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna make it minus, let's say 5 feet, and then apply, and there you go. It now goes down. So let's check out the 3D. Oops, not that one, this one. There you go. See? Okay. So you can use the align tool, by the way. So let's align that. So let's align from this bottom here, this pipe. There you go. Okay. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to create my domestic water, right? I don't have domestic water yet. So that's why I'm going to create a domestic water connection. Okay, so let's do this. Here in my 3D, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to connect or create some pipes from here because this is my domestic pipes, right? That one. Those are domestic pipes. Domestic pipes. That one, domestic pipe. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to, I can do that here in the 3D view, but of course you can also go to your floor plan again. So you can create from here, or you can also create some sections if you want. But let me show it to you in the 3D view. So let's go back. Second floor plumbing. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click this. If you are using a work set, so make sure you change your work set first to domestic water. Okay, domestic water work set. But for this one, we don't have work set. So I'll just click this. There you go. So let's say this is the diameter of the pipe that I want. For your domestic water, you don't need to put a slope there. So you just need to turn off your slope. And then let's click here. Okay. And then I want that to be moved up. So I'm going to type here 5 for 5 feet. You see it now moves up. And then apply. So that's it. So there's your pipe. So if you click this one and properties, you can see that that is your domestic cold water, right? Anyway, the next thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to create another pipe on the other side here. So let's click this one. Let's create another one. Okay, make sure the direction is like this. You can hold your shift to make sure it's straight. Okay, so I click that. Okay, and then change the middle elevation here. So make it, let's say 10 feet. It depends on your ceiling, okay? So I'm just trying to approximate. So let's apply. That's it. Okay, so let me just change the background here to make it white. File, options, graphics, background, white. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to pick here, click this one, draw pipe, click here. There you go. So make sure that one is straight. Now I'm going to trim this to connect there. So let's use trim, extend to corner. So let's click this 1, 2, there you go. So it's now connected, right? Okay, and then we are going to select this one. I'm going to change this to top. Okay, that's the one. And then I'm going to copy that. Copy, let's put it here. Modify, and then let's make it straight like this. Horizontal. There you go. And then let's put it here. Click, and then orbit. There you go. And then after that, I'm going to use trim, extend to corner. I'm going to extend that short pipe to that pipe. There you go. So it's now connected. Okay. You can always change your type here. So let's say what I want is standard. I should have changed it to standard. Okay. So let me select this one. Let me select the whole thing. Tab. Can I still change the type? Tab. Click. And then let's change the type. Change type. Let's change that to standard this time. Standard, and then click outside. Okay, so that's standard now. So this one, click this, change to standard, hover, tab, click, change type, click drop down, standard. There you go. Okay, and then this one, click, draw pipe, like that, then modify. Okay, so as you can see, the settings of my standard pipe is different from the settings of my PVC pipe here. Okay, now let me connect this one here to here. Okay, and then this one here, here to here. Oops, they're not aligned probably. Yes, they're not aligned. So click this one. This one is 10 feet, right? So you click this pipe as well. So make sure you change that to 10 feet too. Wait. Oh, yeah. 10 feet. Where's my 10 feet? There you go. Oh, what happened? Oh, that's negative. So it should be positive 10. Where's my 10 feet? This one. Okay, there you go. And then let's connect this here to here. All right. So there's now my pipe there. Okay. And then after that, we can actually just copy this one like this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to some modeling technique. Okay. Hold control like that. Let's go to the top, and then let's copy this. Click multiple constraint. So I'm gonna pick this as my base point, maybe this one. I'm gonna type SC to snap at the center like that. Click. Okay, and then SC again like that. Click. And here SC again. Click, and then modify. There you go. Okay. Oh, I should have copied this one as well. Anyway, all right. So let me just pick this one. I'm gonna hold my just click this, then click that node. Make sure you hold the shift to move it straight. There you go. And then after that, let's click this one, right click, draw pipe, hold shift like that. TR for trim. TR for trim. Okay, so click, right click, draw pipe, hold shift, TR. Okay, see there's some modeling techniques. Click this one, 10 feet. There you go. All right, so another technique. Because I want this to be connected properly. So let's use the split. Okay, so I'm trying to show you different ways of modeling. So let's split this one, this one, this one, this one, right? Escape, and then let's delete that end cap or that coupling. Delete that, delete. Okay, and then let's connect this one to here, here. Okay, so you know what to do to this one, right? Make this cross. Cross, there you go. Then connect. Perfect. So that when you hover your pointer, you press tab, tab again. So it highlights all the connections. So it's properly connected. So let's connect again using this one. Click. All right. Then let's click this one. Click this. Let's click that one and then connect. So they are now connected properly. So if I click this one, it's still domestic cold water. Okay, so what else? So we also need cold water here, right? On our lavatory or wash hand basin. So let's click this. Okay, so that's our cold water. So let's click that icon. So let's hold the shift, click, and then let's change this one, 10 feet as well. So 10, apply, there you go. And then you click this one, right click, draw pipe, click. Now we're gonna change the type so that it's the same as this one. You know what to do. So you hover your pointer, press tab, and then click to select the connections, and then change type. Pipe types, standard. Okay, there you go. And then let's connect this one here. Same procedure. Click, click this one, click this one. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna do that as well to this one here. So let's click this. How about I'll just copy, right? So let's go to the top view. Oh, I need to select it first. Okay. So this one, gonna select that and then hold control this one as well, and then go to the top view. All right, and then let's copy this. I'm gonna use this as my base point there, then modify. Now this one is not connected properly because I just copy it, so I'm gonna select this and then I'm going to drag that to connect it here. There you go. Okay, so that if I hover my pointer, I press tab, it highlights that pipe. See, it's highlighted. Okay, so let us now connect. Using this trim extend single element, so let's click this, connect. There you go. Okay, so it's the same with the other side. So how about this one? So let's click this. So there's the cold water. So how about we just mirror? Okay, I'm gonna show you another tool. So let's use mirror. So let's select that. Oh, sorry. So you need to hold control. There you go. and then hold control, select, hold control, select. Okay, and then let's go to the top view again. We're going to mirror this. So let's click mirror draw axis, click that one. Click this here, 1, 2, boom. Okay, and then make sure this is connected properly. So let's click this, click that, and then drag there. Okay, so you click this, drag, connect. Okay, just to double check, hover, press tab, so it's connected. Okay, this one, tab, click, connected, tab, click, so it's connected properly. So now you know what to do. Make this cross, look for that plus sign, and then connect properly. Okay, same with this one. Click, where's that cross? Okay, click that cross, click, connect, and there you have it. Okay, so that's the cold one. So maybe I'll just click this one, then right click, draw pipe, make this negative, like minus 5 feet, and then apply. There you go. Oops. Okay, so that's my code. So I can select this one. So maybe I'll click this and then use the arrow. Just like that. Okay, so that's for the cold. So let's try to create as well our hot water. Okay, so let's create the hot water for the wash hand basin. So let's click that hot water symbol, click, oops, cancel, then hold control. Okay, and then after that, let's move up. So if that is 10 feet, our cold water is 10 feet. So let us just make this 9 feet so that it will not clash. Okay, so that there's no clash. Okay, and then let's just click here. All right, there you go. Click this one. There you go. Or maybe I'll just move it a little high, or I'll just click this because it's too high. It depends on the ceiling. Okay, if you have the height of your ceiling, of course you will be you will have an idea on how high is the pipe that you will be placing for the main pipe of your cold and hot water. Anyway, if I click this one, it should be hot. There you go. So it's hot. So let's click this. Click this one. Hold control. Oh, I'll just copy this one first. Let's select like that. Hold control, select. Okay, and then let's go to the top view. Okay, and then let's copy this. Copy. Here's my base point. Okay, and then I'm going to place it here. You know the idea. There you go, and then modify. Make sure this one is connected. So click that node. There you go, and then connect. We are connecting that here. Okay, and we need to have another pipe, right? So let's say I'm gonna select this one, and then I'm gonna copy that. Go to the left side, select this, copy, move down. There you go, modify. Now we need to change the type of this. Okay, this should be hot water. So I select this one, I change the system type. So make sure that one is hot water. There you go. And then same height as this one. So the height of this is 9 feet, right? So let's select this. That one is 9 feet as well. Just checking. All right. And then let us now connect. All right. Let's connect this one. Let's use trim extend to corner. Pick that one. Boom. Connected. All right. And let's make this cross fitting. There you go. And boom, 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 boom. Let us now stretch this one here so I can extend this pipe. There you go. And then we're going to mirror. Okay, so select, hold control, this one, hold control, hold control, there you go. And then go to the top view because we are going to mirror that. So mirror, draw axis. Here, 1, 2. There you go. All right, so let's click this. Make sure it's connected properly, like that. Okay, same with this one. Make it cross. Click that. T fittings, plus, click, drag to connect. There you go. Okay, so there's now our hot water. So let's click this. Right click, draw a pipe. -5. Apply. There you go. Okay, so let's check this one out to in our overall 3D view. So here it's showing us a single line, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the detail level to fine. There you go. All right, so let me select this area here, and then let's use selection box like that so we can see more clearly. So let's click this button here to reveal our section box. Click the section box and then unhide the category and then close it so that we can select our selection box like that. We can move. The reason why I'm doing this because I want to see if the pipes that I have created is actually inside this riser here, which is like this. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to adjust this one. Now you will notice the architectural model here is gray color, right? So you just need to change the discipline here to coordination so you can see this one like this, right? And then maybe you can change the visual style shaded like that. Okay, so if you want, you can modify your pipes, right? Let's say, oh, I do not want that to be clashing here. So you can adjust this one, by the way, like that. Okay, let's do it like this one. Okay. All right, so let's click this, hold control, and then go to the front. Then you can use the arrow on your keyboard like that. Then you can make wireframe view as well. So this is another modeling technique, wireframe, so you can see those pipes there. Click, hold control, make sure you're holding control so that you are selecting multiple pipes, and then go to the front, and then you can use the arrow on the keyboard to move it, right? Okay, so let's select. So you can do this technique, so you can also make it selection like this one. Okay, and then use the arrow on the keyboard to move it, and then you can type SD for shaded view. There you go, right? So those are just some of the modeling technique that you can use. Now you will notice here, going back to my second floor plumbing 3D view, let's say for example, oh, I want my pipe, the cold water to be blue, and then I want the hot water to be red, for example, because it's too dull. I don't want this type of color. For my sanitary, this is okay for me, but I want to make sure that my cold water is, let's say, blue color pipe, and then the hot water is red, so that if other people or other designer were gonna check out my model, at least they know there's a color coding on my pipe. So just a quick one. This is one way of changing the color. You can just go to the visibility graphic overrides and then go to the filters, and then here we are going to add the domestic cold water and then the domestic hot water. Make sure you hold control to select both, and then select your OK. There you go. Now we can change the color. For the domestic cold water, I'm not gonna change here the line part, but I'm gonna change here the pattern. Let's say on my cold water, I change the pattern to solid fill, and then the color is blue. And then okay, there you go. Now for the hot water, click that on the patterns column, change the pattern to solid fill, and then change the color to red. And then okay. And then okay. There you have it. There you go. Okay? Okay. So it's a very simple model, but at least I have shown you some different ways of doing your modeling. Okay? If I hover my pointer to one of the plumbing fixture, and then I press tab, I tab again, tab again, it will highlight all the connection. Then click. Oh, this one is not connected, right? This one. So that's why I'm gonna click this, and then click this one, and then drag here. Like that. Okay, so it's now connected. So let's try again. So hover, press tab, tab, tab. Okay, so it's not yet connected. How about here? Okay, so another modeling technique. There you go. So it's now connected. So let's check again the model. So hover, tab, tab, tab. There you go. And then click. So it's now all highlighted into a system. Okay, so they are now connected. So this one, tab, click. So it's connected, right? Tab. All right, so they are all connected. So hopefully you learned something from this video. I know it's a very lengthy video, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you some of the modeling techniques that you can use when you are doing that in the 3D view. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.